All right, today we are finding inverses of exponential and logarithmic equations. So what we're going to do, just because you see this idea of finding the inverse of a function, you should think back to when we found inverses while we were still in school. So what we're going to do is switch x and y. So this is y is equal to 3 to the x plus 8. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch them around. X is equal to 3 to the y plus 8. And now we solve for y. So we're going to subtract 8 from both sides. That's the first thing that's in the way. And now we kind of get to a point where we have to talk about something new. Because we have 3 to the y and we haven't yet talked about solving for y if it's in the exponent, what we're going to do is we're going to convert this to log form. And we're going to see something end up happening. So remember, the base of the exponent becomes the base of the log. So this becomes log base 3 of x minus 8. And that's equal to y. If this is confusing to you, take a look back at our notes from Monday to help you out there. Okay, and then finally, we want f inverse of x. That would be the correct notation. F inverse of x is equal to log base 3 of x minus 8. And that's our final answer. Okay, we're going to do this a couple more times. H of x, so we're going to switch x and y. I'm going to do that right away. X is equal to 8 times log base 6 of y plus 2 now. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is this 8 is being multiplied by log, so I'm going to divide both sides by 8. Now, the y is inside of the log, so I need to get the y by itself. So again, I'm going to convert now to exponential form. It's in log form. Now I want it in exponential. So the base of the log becomes the base of the exponent. So 6 to the power of x over 8 is equal to y plus 2. Okay, and then I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides. We end up with h inverse of x is equal to 6 to the x over 8 minus 2. That's our final answer. Let's do this a couple more times. Switch x and y. This one's going to be interesting, okay? So again, y is over here. We have this log. We're going to switch forms. So this becomes 2 to the power of x is equal to 4 to the power of y. Okay, switch to exponential form. Now this is still an issue. I still have a y in the exponent. So actually, this is going to be a double conversion problem. I'm going to convert again. Base of the exponent becomes the base of the log. Log base 4 of 2 to the x is equal to y, or in this case, g inverse of x. Okay, so that one was kind of interesting. We had to convert twice. All right, one more. X is equal to negative 2 to the y power over 4. Now, 4 is not to the y power. It is only 2 being taken to the y power. If it was any different, we would have parentheses. We would be seeing parentheses. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply both sides by 4 to get rid of this 4 here. Okay, so I end up with 4x is equal to negative 2 to the y power. Okay, now this negative is also not being taken to the y power, so I'm going to multiply both sides by negative. So I have negative 4x is equal to 2 to the y power. And now finally, we're going to convert one more time. Log base 2 of negative 4x is equal to y, or in this case, j inverse of x.